Embarrassing. I know you've seen people recording before.
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. You can get away. Palm trees, beach views, with an everyday. All I wanna hear is in the visions I replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. You wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So today is Friday. Friday, August the 2nd, and y'all, we still have not gotten approved, like our final approval. We got pre-approval, but once you're like close to closing day, they have to do a final approval, and this is like the one that's saying yes, you're getting your house, and yes, your closing date is going to be officially on this day. So we have yet to get that, and we're literally a week out from closing. We're supposed to close on the 9th. So I was just sitting here like, oof, y'all, I'm going over so many bumpy areas, but the nerves were getting to me, the like anxiety, I could feel it like creeping, and I was like, you know what, no. Because I just like had a realization that the only reason why I'm feeling that, I'm feeling the nerves and I'm feeling anxiety, is because I am stressing about things not happening in my time. And if anything, this journey has taught me that it will not happen in your time. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. So I just decided to like calm myself down and take a breath, because it's not going to happen in my time. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, and that's just what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Not to say that we won't close on the day we're meant to close, but we may not get the approval until the day of, or you know, like a couple days before. Like, we don't know. So I'm just having to reel myself in and be like, you know what, let it happen when it's supposed to happen. Everything is happening for your benefit. Everything is happening to the benefit of you. So you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to stress about it. You don't need to obsess over it. Don't let it affect you negatively, because you are getting your house. It's just a matter of when. And just because you don't have what you want right now doesn't mean the answer is no. It just means not right now in most cases. So yes, I feel like a lot lighter now, because I was like, so you know how you just feel yourself winding up? That's how I was feeling. But I was like, you know what, let it go. Let it happen how it's supposed to. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm actually heading out to the house right now. I'm taking a chance that someone's going to be there to let me in, because I did not call ahead. So I don't believe that the model actually opens until 11 anyway, so there wouldn't be anyone there until then. But I think someone is definitely going to be in there today. So my plan is to head that way, and then maybe edit the video I filmed yesterday while I wait. I have my computer with me, so I have plenty to do. But I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick, because I know that we all feel that way. Like when things are, especially when something like really exciting is about to happen, and you just are kind of waiting for confirmation that it's definitely going to happen. Or you just want something to happen really badly, and you just, you know, you're waiting for an answer. It's really easy to get like consumed with that and thinking about it, and you know, letting your thoughts veer to the negative, like what if it doesn't happen? But what I think is most important to do is to only focus on what you want to happen, and just keep playing that in your mind over and over again, like visualizing yourself actually having that thing. So for me, it's visualizing myself at the closing table. It's me looking out over my backyard. It's me, like a lot of my thoughts right now are around decorating and buying furniture and stuff like that. So every night I'm still online looking at furniture. I'm looking at vacuums and washer and dryer and all the things that we're going to need for our new house. So that's how I'm trying to occupy my mind. And I sent it's been like a bunch of days where they've been like, we need this and we need this and we need that. So yesterday I sent what I'm hoping is like the final document they needed, and I'm hoping that today will get approved. If not, I'm wondering if we should proceed with the you know what, not even gonna worry about. If not, we'll just see how today goes and we'll play it by ear after that. And this is me going back down that rabbit hole. You know what, no, everything will happen when it's supposed to. Not gonna worry about it. It is what it is. Everything is happening for my benefit. I want to talk to the not property manager, I don't know what her title is, but she works in the model. She handles like all of the documentation for people who are building their homes, and she helps you through the process and all that. I've been calling her the community manager or something similar this whole time, but I don't know what her official title is. But yeah, I want to kind of talk to her a little bit because I have a question about the closets. I don't know if I mentioned that to y'all before, but when we went to our design appointment, and I'm going to make a separate video all about our design appointment because I have all the footage. I just when things were so uncertain, I was like, there's no point in me uploading this in case we don't get the house. But once we move in, I'm gonna go ahead and release or upload that video. I haven't even edited it yet. I need to edit it. I think I'm also gonna include the upgrades that we did in that video because it just makes sense to kind of combine all that together. We'll see how it goes. If not, it'll be two separate videos, one for the design center, one for the upgrades. Oh yeah, so the closet. During our design center appointment, the woman that we were doing our appointment with, she mentioned that there was a closet organizer that was included in one of the primary or owner's suite closets. And because I planned on getting a custom closet, I was like, go ahead and put it in my husband's, and he was like, yeah, you can just put it in mine. But what she showed us was an entire closet system, but we kept going to the house and it kept not being there. So I was asking about it, and then the property manager was like, well, there is no built-in closet, like wood finish closet option that is standard, but there is a linen closet, like a linen closet insert or something, like a shelving system for linens basically. And I was like, okay, so that's not in there either. So I asked her to send me a picture of it, and then I asked if we still have time for it to go in, because at this point, this was earlier this week and we're less than 2 weeks out. At this point, we're a week out, and she didn't respond. So and that's unlike her. She typically responds really quickly. Maybe she missed the question I asked, or I don't know, but I want to talk to her and see what she says about that. Hi Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I wanted to ask you a quick question about the closet.
Okay.
I know you said that there was a...
And I just got a call from the appraiser, so they're doing the final Monday.
Oh,
So we
they
should
do
be
more than one?
Yeah, because it's new construction, they kind of come in before everything, because they need to do the appraisal. They need to have time to do the appraisal. So they come in and do like the initial and like have all the specs and everything, all the information on it. And then they come back like right before closing just to make sure that everything's done and it's
okay.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, so I am leaving the model, and I thought I would be able to walk through today, but she was saying that because it's the last week, nobody's allowed to go in. They're actually working on the house as we speak, trying to get the last few things done. So yeah, I couldn't actually go in, but it's fine. I'm actually going to be coming back on Monday. Today's Friday. I'm going to come back on Monday to do home inspection, so we'll see it in a couple days. She was telling me though that the closet organizer may be back ordered, and that may be the reason that it's not in, but she also said that it's probably going to have to go in my closet, which I don't want that because it is going to be in the way. I was planning on doing a built-in closet, so maybe at some point we'll take it out of my closet, put it in his. Since they won't be able to do that, they've already put up the shelving around his closet, and it would take off like too big of a section. It will be a much bigger section that would have to be removed than would be going in with that organizer. So it does make more sense to just put it in my closet versus having him lose a bunch of space to hang his clothes and stuff. So it's fine. I don't know if it's gonna go in by the time we close, but we will see. We were just chatting for a little bit. We were talking about the utilities, setting that stuff up, and like getting trash cans and recycling bins and all that kind of stuff. So we just talked briefly about that, and then that was it. So I'm now headed to do some shopping. I just want to look at go to a few furniture stores and like look around, see what I see. And then I stopped at Walmart on the way to the house because I wanted to get, I had to use the bathroom. That's what it was. I had to use the bathroom. And while I was in there, I grabbed a snack and also got something to drink. So I have my water here, but I also got this flavored water. This is my first time trying this one. It's the pina colada sparkling water, or sweetened sparkling water. So it's like the flavored waters. Like if you ever had like a Propel or a, I don't know, any other flavored waters, but this one's carbonated basically. So, ooh, make sure it doesn't overflow. It's a little bit bright. Let's drop y'all down one notch. Oof, it is overflowing. Oh my gosh, all over my phone. I don't have anything to wipe this with. I'm out of napkins. Let's see. Nope, don't have any napkins. Good thing it's just water. It's pretty good. Okay. Also got this iced lemon raspberry cake. I actually got this last weekend when we came, and I gave it to my dad, so I didn't get a chance to taste it, but he said it was really good. So then when I saw it today, I was like, let me grab another one for myself and see how it tastes. Ooh, and I need to take an Advil. If you watched my last video, then you know I have to take Advil every day. Oh my goodness, my tooth is starting to hurt. I'm gonna have to take an Advil, but yeah. So let's try this cake. It looks so good. Yeah, that's good. I knew I would like it. I love their lemon loaf cake. One thing about me, if it's a cookout around, I'ma always go. So tell me why I'm getting that clip of the menu for y'all. I got my camera recording the menu, but you know you could just feel somebody's eyes on you. I turned around and the man in the other part of the drive-thru, he was on this side, I'm on this side. He was staring. Embarrassing. I know you've seen people recording before. Anyway, so I got a double cheeseburger, Cajun fries, a Cajun chicken wrap, and a sweet tea. If you live in the South, you already know about cookout. You already know it's good. This is like the first cookout in Virginia, I think. Fredericksburg is the first place in Virginia coming from the north where you can get cookout. And once you keep going south, you get more cookouts. So if you live in a northern state, I think Maryland is technically a southern state, but we don't have cookouts. So whenever I come down here, I'm like, yes, let's go. I want to go cook out. To me, it's really good. I know some people don't really care for it, or they just think it's okay, but I love it. All right, y'all. I'm in World Market, and I already see something I love because it's so cute, y'all. This is so nice. I wonder what this looks like. Oh, this is what it looks like assembled. Nice. I really love that. I really, really, really love it. I'm not buying any of that kind of stuff today because that's like finishing touches versus the first thing you buy. But got a dining table.
if you aren't already a World Market Rewards member. As an associate house,
That is so
Yeah, I
pretty.
like the natural wood and the white.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can add some color with the stems that you put at different seasons
Right.
in your
I know
house.
it's like, what do you call them? Not too much candles.
That's cute. I think it's a candlestick holder.
Yep, that's what it looks like. The plumes are just everywhere.
That's pretty. That pink color right there. That like mauvey pink.
Yeah.
This is
Look
cute
at
too
those
with the purple.
candle holders.
Mhm.
Wait, are those vases?
They like.
Bars. The ones, the white ones, but those.
This is for. I could see that in like a kid's room.
They used to have them at some place. It was some decoration place.
Oh, this one's cute. And it's huge. It's probably like
I think they
at least a foot wide.
Yeah, I think those are adorable.
Alright, y'all. I am at Arhaus. I was talking to my mom in World Market, so I didn't get to show y'all like everything I saw. But they didn't really have a lot of furniture that I liked. But now I'm at Arhaus, and I'm about to run in here and see what they have, because this one is a much bigger location than the one in Annapolis. So I should be able to see a lot more of the stuff that they have to offer. I didn't really do an extensive search on their website. I don't even know that I went on their website. Did I? I can't remember. But yeah, so let's go ahead and run in here. I'm about to call her back and probably talk to her while I'm in here too, so I won't be talking to y'all that much, but I'll show y'all like the nice stuff that I see. Okay, so she is not answering the phone. But yeah, so let me show y'all some of the stuff that's in here. First of all, this table is freaking insanely long. I don't even have a space in my house big enough for this to go in. It is huge. Literally, 1, 2, I would say 12, maybe 8, probably 12 people could sit here, if not 14. 1, 2, yeah, I would say 5 could go on each side, and then 2 on the ends, which would be 12. Yeah, table's huge. But of course you can remove the leaves that go at the ends of it. Here's another one. It's very farmhouse. Very, very farmhouse. Definitely has those little cracks and crevices that I'm trying to avoid. I think that I already found my table, and I'll show it to y'all later. I saw this on somebody. I saw somebody with these, and I was like, oh, I wonder where they got those from. And now I see they got them from Arhaus. Nice. But this is one. It's a floor sample for, so it's only $300. This may be, I don't know if this is an outlet store or if this is a normal store. I think they just have, it's kind of like functioning as an outlet store, but it's both. So you could definitely like rock up here in this store if you're in the Fredericksburg area. I like these wishbone chairs, but I just don't think they're going to be comfortable to sit in and like actually eat a meal or just hang out. This couch is nice. I'm just not a fan of those slim arms. I really like when couches have more bulky square arms. Ooh, they got some beds. They got some dressers. Oh, I don't like these beds. There's one. Here's another. Not a fan. I mean, it's not ugly. It's just not my style. Here's one. It's like leather, black leather, and then there's a white. No, that's not white. It looks white on camera. It's like a, this is what it looks like in person. It's like a fabric, but it's kind of like a grayish, taupish kind of color. Another leather bed. Another wood framed bed with some fabric detailing. This one has drawers. I like the way that feels. So out of everything I looked at, this is probably like the only other thing that I'm like semi-obsessed with. I want to know if they have it in black, so I might look online. I just want to see. I'm gonna put y'all up there so y'all can see what the name of it is. Can y'all see? What does it say? Okay. Hopefully y'all saw, because I can't see, it's too high. Here is some dressers. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, that was so annoying. First of all, I didn't realize that was an outlet store. Everything was outlet. Like, it's a clearance center. So yeah, I didn't realize that. So maybe don't come here unless you're like specifically looking for one-offs of stuff, or if you're just curious about what they have, then it would make sense. But if you're actually shopping for your house and you don't like, I mean, I guess it makes sense to come either way, because you might find something that you fall in love with. But a lot of stuff they only had one of, so you couldn't like if you were doing if you were looking for a dining room set, you would have to, might only be able to find like 2 chairs or 3 chairs, and you might need 6 or 8. So, and then she was saying that some of it is returned, some of it is like prototypes, some of it is damaged, like not irreparably damaged, but you know, nicks. I showed y'all some stuff that had like a few nicks and stuff on it. So yeah, I don't know. It's not the kind of shopping I want to do, because I would prefer to have, I'm not prepared to like take it home with me today. I would like to order it online and do like, you know, a whole consultation and all that. So it's not the way that I would prefer to shop right now. Not while I'm trying to get like major pieces. Like if I were just trying to get 1 or 2 smaller things, then it would be fine. But it's not really a good way for me to shop right now. So I'm going to head over to Bassett and see what they have. They also have a Pottery Barn, but it's also an outlet. So oh yeah, I saw a couple light fixtures in there that I really liked, but again, they only had one and it wasn't in the right color. So that's the kind of thing like that I don't like about outlet stores when it comes to furniture, because they're great if you're looking for something specific and you know what you want and you're just like going to see if they have that one thing that you want. Like if you've been stalking something and you just happen to come across it and you find it cheaper, like that's amazing, and that's what I would use it for. But if you're actually like, or if you just know you need a dining room table and you just want to go see what they have, you can find a dining room table. But if you need chairs, table, like if you need everything, you're not going to be able to shop for your whole house in an outlet store, because they're not going to have everything you're looking for. I'm willing to go into the Pottery Barn one just to see. But and another thing you can do, like I took some pictures of the light fixtures I liked, even though they didn't have the color or enough of them for me to get it for my because I will be looking for pendant lights for above the island. So they didn't have that. Like they had lights that I liked, but they weren't the right color or they didn't have enough of them. So what I could do is take a picture of the tag and see if they have it on the website, and then I could Google Lens it and then see if I could find something like really, really similar. And that's another way you could do it. Just take pictures of stuff and then use your Google Lens to like do a image search basically online, so that you can find stuff that looks exactly like it or looks very similar to it. So yeah, that's what I would do. I took pictures. I didn't do a Google Lens search because I didn't have any service in there, and I still don't have service. So I won't be able to like call anybody or do anything until I get out of this area. She was the lady in there. I was like, do y'all have service? I said, because first of all, they had store Wi-Fi. So I was like, what's the Wi-Fi password? And then she was like, I think it's our home. And then the other lady was like, no, it's our house. No, she was like, I think it's your home. And then she said, no, I think it's your house. And I've tried both, neither worked. So I was not able to connect to the store Wi-Fi. And then the lady that worked there, she was really nice. She was like, well, you can use my hotspot. But then my phone wouldn't pull up her hotspot. It wouldn't pull up her phone as an option to connect to. So yeah, I was in there with no service at all. I'm still without service, even though I'm not even in that shopping center anymore. I'm going to the shopping center across the street. If you're in the Fredericksburg area, it's called Central Park. Shopping center is called Central Park. It's the one that has Funland in it. So I'm about to go to Bassett over here and to the what's it called? Pottery Barn outlet. I actually think the Pottery Barn outlet is like a Williamson. I think it might have a couple of their brands, because if you're not familiar, Pottery Barn is like in a family. So it's Pottery Barn Kids, Pottery Barn Teen, and that's something I could look for, like stuff for the kids, because I only need one of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's Pottery Barn Kids, Pottery Barn Teens, Williams-Sonoma, and then there's one more. I think it's is it? No, it's not Crate and Barrel. Is it Crate and Barrel? It's like a few different stores that they have in their family, but I just can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But yeah, so when you are shopping at like Pottery Barn or Williams-Sonoma or any of those stores, you can sign up for their like family, inner family, whatever it is, and then when you buy stuff, you get points. Those points translate to money that you can use at any of the other stores in their family. So I found that out at Pottery Barn recently, and I was like, oh, thank you for telling me that, because that way when I order, if I decide to go with Pottery Barn for the couch and I order it, then I can use Williams-Sonoma is high as hell, first of all, so I probably won't be buying much from them. But because even stuff that is like normal, like for example the Crux G, I think it's called Crux G appliances, like the not flat iron, girl, what's it called, the air fryer, the air fryer that they have, it's like a black owned company. They have an air fryer, right? And there's Ethan Allen. Oh, here goes Bassett. They have a air fryer that went viral. So I was looking at it and I'm like, what's over there? I was looking at it and I was, y'all, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there's Bassett. Okay. My battery just died. This was my last battery, and it's also about to die. Anyways, I was looking at their, so it's gonna cut off any minute, but I was looking at their stuff online, and well, first of all, I was looking at it in Target, and they had that brand's waffle maker, and it was $50 at Target. But tell me why it was like $100 at Williams-Sonoma, and I'm just like, how are you taxing on something that make it make sense? Why is it $50 at Target and $100 at your store? Like, I don't understand. So yeah, I probably will not be buying anything from Williams-Sonoma because I feel like everything is overpriced at that store. But they do have a Williams-Sonoma outlet in Leesburg, and that's nice. And then I'm fine with buying some Williams-Sonoma stuff at an outlet store where it's probably normal price. But yeah, I'm gonna have to vlog on my phone moving forward because my phone is about to cut. My camera is about to die. But yeah, let's go on Bassett. Okay, so obsessed with these. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, you're fine. All right, y'all. So that is pretty much all the shopping I'm gonna do today. I went to, y'all saw when I went to Bassett, and then I also went to Pottery Barn. Well, it was like a Pottery Barn outlet. They ain't have nothing. It wasn't even worth showing y'all. So I didn't. But yeah, so at Bassett, the only thing that I was like in love with was I really liked that table when you first walked in, but it had gold legs and I don't want gold legs. And I already kind of found a table that I really love. So I'm most likely going to order that. But what I did want from Bassett is those pendant lights. And I showed them to y'all. They're so beautiful. I love them. Definitely want them. I priced them and everything. I had her go onto the website for the house so she could go to the model and actually measure the distance between the 3 pendant lights above the island. Excuse me, so that we can make sure it will fit, because the pendant lights that are in the house right now are really small. They're not the right size for that space. And then the ones that are at Bassett were 13. So let's say the ones in the house right now are probably like 6 inches wide, 6 or 7 inches wide. And then the ones at Bassett are 13 inches wide. So I needed to make sure that they would actually fit. And I could have done that after the fact because I wasn't actually buying them today. But yeah, so I had her, I told her that she could measure it, and she decided to go ahead and do that. And then we figured out that there'd be quite a bit of space between them, and there was more than enough space for them to fit there. And I think they would look perfect. I think they're like the right scale, like the right size to fit the size of the island, because the island is so big. I would say it's probably 8 feet from end to end. So those are gonna look really good. So I think those are the ones I'm gonna get. I'm trying to only buy stuff that I absolutely love. I'm feeling a little bit rushed when it comes to the kids stuff because they need beds to sleep in. I mean, I'm okay with me sleeping on the floor, but I mean, I don't want to, but if I have to, I have to. But I'm not gonna buy a bed for myself until I'm like in love with it, and I want to do the same thing for them, but I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping I'll find something over like the next week, and then I'll be able to order it and have it delivered and all that. But we will see. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm not going to any more stores. I'm actually headed home. The only other thing I'm going to do today is go to the grocery store. I'm going to head to Trader Joe's and grab some groceries. I'm trying my best not to do a major grocery shop. So I'm going to go get some like orange chicken and like just small stuff that we can eat over the next couple of days. We just got, let me tell y'all, we just got our closing disclosure. So I believe that means that we'll be able to close on Friday. Like that was the next step in the process. So I guess the documents I gave them yesterday were enough for us to proceed to the next step. So we just finished signing that, and I guess I'll let y'all know the next step whenever it happens. But yes, hold on. So before we close the video out, I just watched this video right here.
Hey guys, so at this point in the process, your loan has either just been approved through underwriting or it's about to be fully approved. Our underwriter signed off on it. We're good to go. all this hard work throughout this entire process. You have finally made it. Woohoo! I know it's been, sometimes it can be difficult getting all the documentation and all the funky requests, but look, you're about to be in your house, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters, that we've executed. You've received the closing disclosure. You've got 3 days before we can close.
So y'all saw that, right? That means, because I was like, what? I mean, we signed the closing disclosure, but it tells you like how much you're going to pay for your mortgage, how much you need to bring to the table. It tells you like all the details about your loan, what your interest rates are, or your interest rate is, and all that kind of stuff. But nobody explained to us what this document is for. So I was like, I don't know if this is like the last step in the process. The email was like, congratulations, you're one step closer, that kind of thing. So it didn't say like, this is it, you're there. So I looked it up on YouTube. I wanted to figure out exactly what the closing disclosure was for. Actually, I sent a picture of it to my realtor, and I texted her. She didn't respond right away. Tried to call the loan officer. She is on vacation apparently. So I couldn't get any answers right away. So I just went to YouTube University and I looked it up, and I watched that video, and it obviously y'all just heard it. So that is the last step in the process, and that means that we are officially going to be closing on the 9th. I'm so excited. So excited, y'all. I can't even put it into words. So that is it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's my husband calling, and I'll see y'all later.